We got people talking to each other here. I like it. King Short says 5 impact players, first 2 rounds, day 1 starters. Is that what you want me to give you, King Short? You want me to give you 5 impact players, day 1 start? Well, Chase Young is definitely one of them. You want impact? Isaiah Simmons is Bill's boy, is definitely an impact starter. Jeff Okuda. I think Tristan Wirfs, the offensive lineman, is definitely starter material right away. I think Jerry Jeudy is starter material, the way he can run routes and catch the football. I think those guys easily are impact players. You know who I like a lot that I got to see up close Senior Bowl week was Javon Kinlaw, the defensive tackle out of South Carolina. I think that guy's going to be an impactful player inside that line at that spot. Those are some of the guys I would tell you that they're day 1 starters. Second round, let me see what I can come up with for you. I like J.K. Dobbins out of Ohio State. I think he's a complete back. I think he's going to be able
Clemson also.
Huh?
Running back.
Yeah, Etienne. Wait a minute. I think, did Etienne come out? Are you sure? I don't know. I thought Etienne is Etienne. I thought Etienne was staying. I thought he was a junior. Look it up there. See if Etienne declared. I don't know why I think he didn't declare. I like the Becton kid. I think he can be an automatic starter right away. DeAndre Swift, I think, is a starter right away out of Georgia. Love that kid. He's a stud, man. Who else? Trying to think of another guy that.
I thought he was coming out because
he didn't, right?
He's going to be a first, second rounder.
No, he's not a first rounder. He's a second rounder.
Early second, right?
Yeah, I don't know about where, but I think he's at least a second rounder, maybe third.
Jesus,
but it's probably second. He stayed?
Clemson.
Yeah, he stayed, right?
January 17th.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
He's staying.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Clemson stays
because
powerful.
I think I remembered that I was disappointed that he stayed because I really want him in a Dolphin uniform. You know? And so, Josh Jones, the Houston tackle. I like him too. I think he's one of those guys that you can start right away and will help you out. Those are some of the guys I would give you that definitely have a shot at starting. Let's see what we got here. 420 Fuego, Taylor and Ackers, he says. Mike Monaco from the Bronx. I like Uter Gross Matos. Okay. Pellegrino says Greer should be fired for giving a second rounder for Josh Rosen. It's a second rounder that they didn't have. It's a second rounder that they manufactured. He made 2 second rounders out of 1 second rounder. And that's what you want to do. You want to take a shot at a quarterback. The guy was taking top 10. Whether he works out or he doesn't, I'm happy that they took a shot at a quarterback and that they're going to take another shot at a quarterback this year. And hopefully they'll take another shot at a quarterback next year. You're not going to hit on all of them, but if you don't draft any, you'll never hit on them. And that was the problem in this organization. It's all right to fail. You hit on Tom Brady, okay? And you hit on Garoppolo, but you didn't really trade him for more. Matt Castle, you got a second rounder for him, but he really wasn't a success. Neither was Ryan Mallett, and neither is Brian Hoyer, and also Jacoby Brissett. You know what I mean? So they have failed on a whole bunch of other quarterbacks that they've drafted because that's what's normal. You're going to fail a lot at quarterback. You're not even going to hit half the time. Not even the Patriots hit half the time. And even Garoppolo, while that team got to the Super Bowl, Garoppolo has been blamed for not getting it over the top. So is Garoppolo a complete success yet? Not really. He's been a good pick so far, but It's not like he's considered franchise yet because he's got to show you more of those moments. So to make it sound like Chris Greer, oh my God, missed on Josh Rosen, Chris Greer took a shot at a guy that he doesn't have to pay any money to. He's not tied to any kind of contract. He got a second rounder, made it 2 second rounders, and took a shot at a quarterback. I got no problem with it. I had no problem with Parcells. I'm not a Chad Henne guy. Never was a Chad Henne guy. I didn't like the draft pick, but I understood it completely where they took him. And I had no problem with that. To this day, I don't have a problem with the Chad Henne pick. 10,000 plus yards, 4 years of experience, late second round pick. Take him. What the hell, dude? I didn't like him, but that doesn't mean he's not gonna. It's not gonna hit. It didn't hit. You missed. Who cares? It was a good try. I mean, you can't assume that everybody's going to hit on their draft picks, and especially quarterback. You got to keep taking them and taking them and taking them until you finally hit on one. But you're going to miss a lot. I've already told you guys how Seattle got their quarterback. And for those of you that are just tuning in right now, they acquired Charlie Whitehurst from San Diego. They signed Jackson in free agency. They signed Matt Flynn to a big-time contract. And they drafted Russell Wilson. They did that all in the same year. Okay? Charlie Whitehurst was never anything but a backup. Jackson, super talented, never was accurate. Matt Flynn, that contract that they gave him was a complete waste. And then they hit on Wilson. So they missed 3 times and hit on the other guy. So should they fire Pete Carroll because he can only hit on his quarterbacks 25% of the time? That's where you're getting ridiculous. That's where you're getting stupid. Okay? Whoever it was that said that about you should fire Greer. That's where you don't know, where you're talking out of your ass and you know nothing. And you sound stupid. You want me to be honest? You sound stupid because you don't know, you don't understand. The guy's been, he took over for a couple of months and went and got a quarterback right away. And if it doesn't work out, that's fine. It doesn't work out, but he's going to get another quarterback this year. That's the GM I want. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You're going to miss. You're going to miss. Eventually, you're going to knock it out of the park. And when you do, we'll all be happy. But it's not going to happen if you don't keep taking quarterbacks. That's the problem. Seattle did 4 of them in one offseason, and they hit on one. Use common sense sometimes when you're looking at it. Again, big picture. A lot of you are narrow-minded, and you're just looking at, whoa, let's go load up on first-round picks. But then you don't think about the consequences down the line. No, let's go sign this guy. But you don't think about the consequences down the line. Oh, no, this is a failed move. Well, you're not really looking at it in the big picture. There's nothing wrong with missing on a quarterback. What's wrong is not taking a quarterback, not trading for one, not signing one. That's wrong. When you don't have one, you should be signing one all the time. You should be trading for one all the time. You should be acquiring from one all the time. Somebody should go sign P.J. Walker out of the Houston Roughnecks. Try. Hey, Kurt Warner was bagging groceries and playing in the Arena League and then took the Rams to the Super Bowl. You don't stop looking for a quarterback. You go try to find them wherever you can, and you cannot be afraid to fail. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, we should draft defensive player or offensive player at the top 5 pick. We trade up to get Love or Herbert. We give up the 18th pick, a second round. What do you think, Big O? I don't play the silly trade games, because none of them ever happen, and it doesn't make any sense. But I am, at the 5th pick, I do want an impact position player. I don't want Tua. Okay? That I've said many, many times. Mike Monaco from the Bronx says, I thought Hank died. Hank who? Are you talking about Goldberg? Goldberg's alive, man. He's fine. He's living in Vegas. King Short says, Big O, what about the QB ripping the CFL? You mean XFL, right? You're talking about the XFL, right? Not CFL. I don't know who's ripping the CFL, dude. I don't watch the CFL. If you really, King Short, if you're talking about CFL, then I don't know who that is. You're going to have to tell me, my man. I don't know who it is. But if it's the XFL and you're talking about P.J. Walker, dude, I want the Dolphins to sign P.J. Walker. I want the Dolphins to draft a quarterback and sign P.J. Walker. And keep Rosen and start Fitz. That's what I want. Hell yeah. You know how much I would love that? That if they draft a quarterback like Love or Gordon or Nate Stanley or any of those guys, right? And they go sign P.J. Walker, love it. Fantastic. That's exactly what Seattle did. Go different avenues, man. Try it. That's not going to hurt you.